Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel. Today I'd like to talk about a very specific portion of my silver vintage Engelhard collection. And that is the 12th series landscape variety press bars that Engelhard produced before they stopped making bars altogether. I feel these are a little bit overlooked by some collectors, just simply because they are the newer press bars and not an older waffle back or a first series or something neat like that. But there are different varieties that Engelhard produced. Some are more scarce than others. Just having a landscape variety press bar is a lot more scarce than, say, having the vertical press bars that Engelhard also made. Their standard production bars in 10 ounce, made with the Big E and also the Eagle. Those are far greater number than the landscape variety. Recently, I was able to find another variety of this bar, so I do have a new variety that I've never shared here on the Silverstruck channel to share with all of you. But before we get to that bar, let's have a small recap here of what we're looking at. There are 4 of these 12 series bars on the table and 2 different varieties to share. So we'll start with this bar right here. You can see the Engelhard logo right towards the top. They have the weight, 10 troy ounces, fineness, 3/9 fine silver. Please note the C leading prefix serial number. So this was produced in the Engelhard, New Jersey plant. Pretty thick bar, very appealing. As we flip it over to the reverse, we can see the Engelhard logo repeated 3 times in full. So this bar is the most common of the landscape press bars with a mintage of 125,000. So one that is a little bit more commonly found. One that's far greater in rarity would be the next variety, this one right here. And from the obverse, it has exactly the same features. So we have the Engelhard logo right in the top, weight and fineness, again with that C leading prefix serial number. And as we flip this particular variety over, we can see that it's a pebbleback. So Engelhard did not produce nearly as many pebblebacks. We're looking at a mintage of about 50,000. So far less of a mintage than the standard production bar for the landscape variety. Not too long ago, I visited a local coin shop here, and I was able to pick out a different variety, and I'm very happy to have it since this is the first one of these I was able to find. So here we have the bar. And before I really get into it, this one's in OP. For those of you that don't know the lingo, OP stands for original packaging. So the bar is pristine, the original packaging, so kept nice and neat over the years. So as we take a look at the bar here, you can see Engelhard right on the top as it should be. Same exact weight and fineness as the other variety of the bars, but check out the serial number. Here we have a P leading prefix. So this bar was produced in the Plainfield, Massachusetts facility. This is something I've covered on quite a few videos now, the different facilities and what the leading prefixes mean. But this one is very scarce comparatively with a mintage of only 10,000. So I'm going to go ahead and share a pic here on allengelhard.com of the leading P prefix landscape variety 10 ounce bar to look out for. It's an easy one to pick out of a crowd. We're used to seeing the P leading prefixes on the Pilos, obviously, and the waffle backs, but not so much here on the landscape variety press bars. So really cool find. As we flip the bar over, it has a standard 12 series reverse. So you've got that Engelhard logo repeated 3 times in full. So very happy to have found that one. And for all of you interested, I'm also going to pop up a pic that shows the other 2 varieties of 12th series bars here on allengelhard.com, so you can see the rarity and mintages of the standard production bar and also the pebbleback reverse bar right there. So it's all good information to have when you're out there at a coin show or the local coin shop, or even just buying peer-to-peer to identify these bars, know what you're looking at, and understand what's more common and what's not that common to find. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section, do you have any pressed Engelhard bars? You know I love hearing from all of you there. Enjoy reading the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching.